So, everybody, Tim here from the Tactical Defender, and I got another vlog for you. This vlog today is going to be more or less just a, kind of a funny story. Recently, Crockett20 made a video about one of his worst or most embarrassing or worst camping trips ever up in the mountains. And I have a couple. I'll share them with you over time, but this is, I want to start off with this one because this is actually something that happened quite a few years ago with my wife and I. Now we're probably looking at maybe 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Back then, I was definitely a different person than I am today as far as situational awareness, as far as gear. Back then, my wife and I used to hike and go camping a lot. Used to climb mountains, nothing too big, but climb mountains, do trails, camp outside. And I didn't have the stuff I have today. There's a lot I didn't know then that I know today about gear and more or less preparedness, all around preparedness. So we are driving up to the mountains up in New Hampshire. I'm in Massachusetts. We're on this highway, and we're driving. Now, when we get up in the morning, we used to get up like really early on weekends and just take off. Car would be ready, packed, and we just take off. Really no plan, just go. So we get up early in the morning and jump in the car and we head out. I grab some coffees, donuts, and we're on the highway. My stomach is really upset. It's turning, it's twisting, it's like on a roller coaster. And had already had to stop once or twice at like different rest stops to use the bathroom. Well, we're going on the road and my stomach, it's coming. And there's nothing I can do about it. So I go yanking across the lanes. I pull over to the side. My wife, at the time we were just dating. She's like, what? I said, I need the bathroom bad. And she said, where you going? I said, I'm going in the woods, you know. But this part of the highway wasn't just step off the road and go in the woods a little bit. There was a steep like hill. It's September. A lot of our hiking, camping and stuff was done from September to December. Not so much in the summertime. And I run around the back of the car, I pop the trunk, and I'm ripping stuff because I knew there was like toilet paper or paper towels. But again, I wasn't organized with my stuff like I am today. So I'm tearing apart the truck. Now, meantime, there's cars going by. I mean, it was busy. For a Saturday morning, it was quite busy. I come up with the toilet paper, I found it. Now, one hand literally is already on my pants, undoing my pants. Needless to say, I start running up this hill, toilet paper in one hand, the other hand holding my pants because I gotta go. Cars knew what was going on. A couple cars would go by, beep, beep, they're beeping their horns. I go running into the woods. I'm looking, I see a couple of trees, drop trowel, I grab the trees and I'm squatting between two trees, about that big, I'm holding on. And well, anyway, I don't mean to be so graphic, but I'm going. At that point, I realized that I grabbed two young, like maple trees or something, and there's all like crap on my hands and like literally sticking to the tree, and I'm like, what the? Whatever. Now, when I did this, I went up, I was actually facing out the woods, where I wanted to see if somebody was coming from the highway area, you know. I don't know. I just, in case if somebody pulled over because my wife's in the car, whatever. But so I'm standing there and I'm doing my thing, and all of a sudden I hear this little kid's voice. Not kidding. I hear this little kid's voice. Mommy, can I go out in the yard? No shitting. I'm like, what the? I turn around and no lie, between the trees, it was a little thick between the trees, maybe 30, 40 yards, there's a house. I'm literally in these people's backyard. I am. They had a big green, beautiful back, very nice house. Big house, big green yard. And then I was about, I would say, 10, 15 yards from their grass line into the trees at the tree line. Never saw the house when I was running in to do what I have to do. Now my backside is facing the house, and I'm like, oh my God. Then I heard Mommy say, sure, go right ahead, but stay in the yard. I look up a little bit, and there's a window, and there's Mom at the window. Now I do believe that was a kitchen. It was kind of a little raised up. I do believe it was a kitchen window. Now she doesn't see me because I could clear the sun, the way the sun was angled, I could see her. But she's not looking out the window. She's looking down doing something. I mean, they were that close. I hear her tell him, sure, stay in the yard. Stay, you know, stay nearby. I'm like, oh my God. That's all I need. That's all I need is little Billy to come running out with the ball, and there's a man with his pants down in the backyard. So I hurry up, I grabbed it. Now remember, my hands are all sap, okay? Sap, they're all sticky. I grab the toilet paper, I'm doing what I gotta do, and I got sap on my fingers, and I'm grabbing needless to say, I ran out of their backyard, through the trees to get closer to the road to kind of finish what I was doing. I'm telling you, that weekend wasn't right all weekend. I had already had an upset stomach, but we were so determined to head to the mountains. Then that happened. So I get to the yacht. I kind of had to wait a little while and clean up. And dirt, I'm taking dirt to get the sticky up my fingers, which helped, but it wasn't perfect. I get to the car and I remember I didn't, because I'm a diabetic, so I always have like not an actual like a first aid kit like I have today. This is the car trauma kit, first aid kit. But I always had, you know, my little tiny insulin case with some alcohol wipes in there, and I'm using all those to clean. Oh my God. I got to the car laughing my ass off. I threw the car. Now I want to get out of there because as far as I know, I wasn't seen, and I'm like, what if they saw me? You know, and there's troopers coming down the road, and I mean, oh, I'm telling you. So needless to say, that is it. Since then, going in the woods, I have literally like sat there for a minute, scanned around. I mean, I spend a lot of time in the woods, you know, and I'm sure you have gone in the woods, and I'm looking now all the time if I have to use the restroom. But so that was it. That's more or less my I won't say embarrassing. I don't really get embarrassed, thankfully, but that was my embarrassing / funny episode. And there are others, trust me. And for some reason, they always around going to the bathroom for some reason. Anyway, so that's it. That's my story. Luckily, nothing really come of it. You know, no cops showed. I don't think they didn't see me. But anyway, hopefully little Billy was never scarred for life. Thank you for listening, everybody. Be well, stay safe. I got some more videos coming soon, okay? I will have the information down below in the comments, in the information box. Don't forget, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Come on over, check it out. I always put a lot of photos of gear that I review on Facebook, and I want to share that with you other than just the video. I got a lot of really nice photos on there. So I'll see you over there, everybody. Be well, stay safe. Bye.